Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Wednesday, 21st of Feb 2018. So yesterday the pound attempting to move higher. You can see that we had a few attempts at this, but the market in a very narrow range for yesterday. You can see that here, just beyond either side of the 50-point range there between the psychological levels, so around 80 points, I think it looks around. Let's just have a quick look. 83. So yeah, the market quiet there yesterday and actually moving higher, which was unusual because if you have a look at the dollar index yesterday, this too also moved higher, coming off the support that we saw last week at 88.17, and now heading towards the 76% retracement. Crucial area here for the dollar, and then should resume the down move there in that sort of shape. Meanwhile, in the Dow yesterday, if we can get the chart up, there were no signals with the default settings. And again, it was rather sideways of late. I mean, it's still a big range there. You've got 150 point range there, lots of activity to begin with, and then nothing. Market coming back, then back down, and then eventually being able to move the market higher. But in the latter part of the session, you can see the market stepping down, and then eventually you see them buying back the market on the overnight. But once again, the weakness has come back in and the market is moving lower. And in the daily chart, we've hit a crucial area, 62%. There's the point there. So it looks like we're going to see the market moving lower. Let's just have a tidy up, bring things up to date. We'll get rid of that and that. And what we'll do is mark up a fib retracement from this low to this high. And this is the area you're going to be looking at for the market to come back to. And if it goes through the 76, it's going to retest the low, and then it'll be down. So very, very important here. Notice also this market has bounced on low volume also. There's been no volume to shout about. News today, I think it's the first FOMC for Powell. It is indeed. Yeah, we've got this at 7 p.m, so the market will be waiting for this. Yeah, that's about as much as we've got there. Everything else is medium impact, and the market will take no notice of really. In the implied volatility, this up slightly yesterday. We've hit that 62% and starting to turn around. We've got a good 50% retracement off this as well. So that's also free for the market to move higher if it wanted to, as in higher, I mean the implied volatility. And Bitcoin continuing to move higher there. Let's just remove this. So you can see it's been green all the way apart from one day. I also drew in a channel the day before yesterday. The market traded up to it yesterday, you see there, and then is now back inside of it during today as well. Also, not too dissimilar from the Dow, the market's come back up, and there's the 76%. The only difference is, having given back 70% already, the next move should be in this direction, but it does need to pull back, and any of these areas over here are going to be worth keeping an eye on. If the market pulls back, it may not, it may just continue like that with the odd small pullback and then just continue. But at the moment, that's the setup for Bitcoin. Again, if you look, it needs a pullback. We haven't had a down day down in these levels, but then if you look over here, we didn't either. We just had the one there and then it blew off, apart from that other one there. Not that we're going to see that, would be a bit too optimistic, but certainly it's got the chance to make its way back during the this year. but not without a few pullbacks along the way there. Right, that will do it for this one. There's not a lot to say really. The market was closed on Monday in observation of President's Day. That's all factored in now. So we'll see what happens today. Again, I wouldn't expect a lot. It's Powell's first FOMC, and next month will be his first live one. And also, again, they're still looking at increasing rates, and the FOMC report should point to a increase in interest rates this year. And if that does, it'll be interesting to see how the Dow reacts to that one, given that it is struggling at the moment to move higher, most definitely. Right, that will do it. If there's anything to report, I will let you know. Other than that, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.